So Timothy and his friends were around from the beginning of the kingdoms, but back then they weren't the gray demons that we know them as today. Back then, Timothy and the negatives were painted a different color, navy. They had yellow lining, and their eyes weren't black with red pupils. Their eyes were pretty much the same as everyone else's. They were good engines back then, who just wanted nothing more than to claim a piece of land for their own. But unfortunately, that was easier said than done. Before I get onto that, Zero back then was a black truck with yellow lining, and he, like the others, didn't have black eyes with red pupils. Anyways, Timothy and the negatives, as well as Zero, were always looking for land that they could claim for themselves. But every piece of land they went to look for was already taken by someone else. Sorry, bud. This land has already been taken to become the Sodor Kingdom. Oh man. Sorry, this land is going to become the other kingdom. Rats. Sorry guys, but this is going to become the mainland kingdom, ruled by me and Caitlin. Oh man. Sorry buddy, but this misty island that's next to the kingdom of Sodor has already been claimed by the logging locals. That's right. Oh man. Are you kidding me? Sorry, but you really are standing on the rails of the future Furnace Kingdom. This is ridiculous. Everyone is taking the pieces of land we want to claim for ourselves. Well, you snooze, you lose. We haven't had a wink of sleep in days. We've been trying to search for land to claim before anyone else does. Well, you're out of luck. You better give us this land, Albert, or we will be forced to use force. Oh, so you want to do it the hard way, huh? Well, you'll have to deal with Otto and Becky here if you want to take this land. Come on, Otto, said Becky. Let's show these little tank engines what we're made of. Get 'em, boys. Oh, whoa, oh, ow. You'll pay for that. Oh! Come on, -3. Work out together. Surely the two of us can overpower one of those stupid 10 engines. Charge! Nice try. Alright, Timothy, said Otto. You and your truck friend are the only ones left. Still want to try to take this land? Or are you just gonna go and get a crane and take your friends away? Timothy still wanted to take the land, but he was too afraid to attack the others without his friends helping him. Instead, he puffed away to get a crane. Soon the negatives had been placed back on the track. They gave the Furnace Kingdom engines an angry glare before they got ready to leave. We'll be back, and we'll get this land somehow, they said, and they all quickly raced away. I had often watched them try to claim pieces of land, and I felt rather sorry for them, but I knew there was nothing I could really do to help out. A little later, Timothy, Zero, and the negatives were talking about what they were going to have to do in order to claim a piece of land. Those Furnace Kingdom engines are way too tough, said Zero. We need some way to make you guys tougher than they are. Well, I don't know about that, said -2. Yeah, said -4. Even if we did get tough, it's highly unlikely we could possibly beat those Furnace Kingdom engines. I don't even know if we could beat any of the other engines from other kingdoms, said -3. Especially that diesel with the claw from the other kingdom, said -1. What do you think we ought to do, Timothy? Said 0. Timothy didn't really know what to think. Well, I would guess we ought to do what 0 thinks we ought to do. Become tougher than the toughies, if you know what I mean. But how are we going to do that? Asked -2. Before Timothy could respond, a voice came from behind a drawbridge. So, you guys are looking for a way to make yourself tough and unstoppable? Well, today's your lucky day. Everyone looked at the long green hopper car that was standing behind the drawbridge. Timothy puffed up to him. So you are saying that you'll help us out? Oh yeah, I'll help you guys out. I can give you guys the power to defeat your enemies or anyone that stands in your way of claiming land. You can? You will? Of course I can, of course I will, but it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost us? How much? Asked -2. Your goodness. Pardon me? You guys are gonna have to hand over all your goodness if you want this power to become tough and hard to beat. Timothy, once again, didn't know what to think. But when he saw the faces of his friends, he decided to accept Scamley's offer. Alright then, what's your name? Scamley. Okay, Scamley, we'll give you our goodness if you can make us tough and hard to beat. Of course I can do that. So Scamley led 0, Timothy, and the negatives to an old warehouse. There was some machinery inside. Timothy, 0, and the negatives went in, and the doors were shut in front of them. Soon, the sound of large machines came on. Then, there was even louder noises. Bright lights flashed between the cracks between the doors. The doors opened, and out rolled the new negatives, as well as 0 and Timothy. Instead of navy, as well as black, they were now gray with red lining. Their eyes were now black with red pupils. And none of them had any good left in them. Perfect. Now you can go back to those Furnace Kingdom engines and show them what the new views are made of. Okay then. But if it doesn't work out, don't worry, it will. Don't think on if it won't work. Just do it and you'll see how successful you will be. As soon as Timothy, 0, and the negatives left, Scamley rolled away laughing. but he was laughing so much that he forgot to watch where he was going. Stanley smashed into the brake van, knocked it over, and went crashing up onto the flatbeds. Ugh, what the? He cried. But the worst wasn't over yet. He bumped into the train so hard that the car started to roll forward. Ow! Hey! Oh no! The train came to the edge of a steep hill and then started to roll down it. Help! Cried Stanley. There was more trouble up ahead. A goods train was sticking out of a siding on the points. With a splintering crash, Stanley's trucks hit the train hard. His trucks then came off the rails, slipped off a bend, and plunged into a deep ravine. Ah! Stanley fell to the ground and died. And that's the story of Stanley's death. Yeah, a nice unexpected bonus, if that's what you're thinking it is. But the trouble wasn't over yet. The brake van of the goods train was still dangling over the edge, and it began to slide off the edge and drag the couplings of the other cars with it until... Wait, hold on. It's interesting to know how Stanley died, but wasn't this story supposed to be about Timothy, Zero, and the negatives? Yes, I was about to get right back to them.